When you're a beginner learning how to start your garden, there are so many things to consider. You have to decide what you want to grow, you have to choose where you want to grow it, you have to invest in some gardening tools, and you have to test your soil. What does it mean? What does that mean to test your soil? You got a test kit? You're gonna put a swab in the soil's nose? Choose the right seeds or transplants and transplant them into your garden with care. But then after that, you're basically a master of gardening. But then you just kind of water them, let them grow, and then you have plants. You enjoy your harvest, right? No, wrong. Because then you can run into problems like weeds, black spots on your roses, powdery mildew on veggies, water your plants too much, blossom end rot, and not to mention rabbits. But you might also want to learn how to have indoor plants, like this guy. Or like an aloe vera plant, or a monstera plant, or like one of those cool walls of succulents. But whether it's indoors or outdoors, you still have to worry about how much sun your plant is getting. For a beginner, all of these things can be extremely overwhelming. My name is Tony, and this channel is dedicated to growing and learning and teaching you guys along the way. If you're starting your own outdoor garden or even your own little indoor plant, then chances are that we'll probably cover it here on this channel. And if there's something that you want to get to but you haven't been able to get to it yet, leave it in the comments down below, because chances are I'll eventually get to whatever it is you guys want. So make sure that you subscribe for very high quality content all revolved around gardening. But if you stumbled across this channel because you want to start gardening right now, then here's a few tips and tricks that are going to help you in your gardening journey. Location. When you start your garden, make sure that you put your plant somewhere that you will see it often, because if it's out of sight, it's gonna be out of mind and you're not gonna pay attention to it and it's gonna die. When you're picking that location, make sure that it's somewhere in your yard that will get at least 6 hours of sunlight a day. And if you need help figuring out where that will be, there is an app that I found that I'll link down below. It's a cool way that you can look around and see where the sun will be at what time. But I just think that that's an app that would be really helpful for picking where your plant's gonna be. And since your plants are going to be in the sun, then you gotta make sure that you have a water hose that's gonna reach them, because you don't wanna be lugging over a big bucket of water every time your plants want a little bit of precipitation. And a really good way to tell if your plant needs water is just to stick your finger in the soil just about an inch. And if it's dry, then your plant's probably thirsty. If you don't have much of a yard, then just put your plant in a pot. As we just both found out, amazing soil is very important. But what is also very important, I also just found out about, is having really good nutrients. I'll leave really good sources for that link down below for you guys to check out. These are a few tips and tricks that I found that are supposed to help you when you start your garden. And if you know something that I didn't cover, then leave it in the comments down below, and chances are I'll probably try it out, because I will read them, and if they're really helpful, I'll even pin it to the top of the comments. And if you found this video even a little bit entertaining, then make sure you hit that like button. See? High quality content thumb. Also, subscribe to Humboldt Secret for a lot more future videos that are going to cover a big, broad spectrum of all things gardening. And I love y'alls. Bye-bye.